Welcome to Alongside Lauren. I'm Lauren and I am so thrilled that we get to spend a little bit of time together on this Sunday afternoon while I get myself ready for the week, and I hope you are doing a few little bits and pieces yourself this Sunday afternoon that future you will be very grateful for. We have had a marvellous few weeks spending time with family, recovering from a marathon, and if I'm honest, eating pretty much everything in sight. So this week we are going to be taking a breath and having one of our favourite reset meals, which is Bolognese with zoodles. It's also one of my husband and sous chef Heath's absolute favourite dinners. So it's going to be a fabulous week of food and vegetables here at Alongside Lauren. So what I have got, husband and sous chef, I have cooked down a pretty considerable amount of onion and garlic. So I would say probably around, like the equivalent of maybe 3 quite large onions, and four garlic cloves, because it is winter, so we just gotta do what we can to stave off the chills, boost our immune system, is what I'm going to tell myself. Luckily this is for dinners, so if it was for lunches, I feel as though our colleagues would probably have something a little bit different to say. I have also just added to the Thermomix 2 cut up green capsicums. I don't know what I was doing with that. Green peppers, if you are from the northern hemisphere, and I'm also have also added in a sad carrot. That was the only way to describe that particular carrot. I've also got here some chopped up kale stems from some kale that I'd had for salads a couple of weeks ago, that I chopped up and then just popped in the freezer, because nothing goes to waste here on Alongside Lauren. I'll add that all to the Thermomix, and we'll also now give that a chop. And kudos and credit to my good friend Elizabeth Kessels for this amazing chunky bolognese recipe. But it being classic Lauren style, there's a lot of vegetables that I add in here that's a little bit extra. So now that has finished chopping, I'm gonna continue adding in the rest of the bolognese mix. It's been quite a while since we've made Bolognese and zoodles.
And I must admit, I'm craving them. I'm a big fan, as you said before, very big fan of them. And as far as low-carb meals go, they are...
Yeah, it doesn't feel like you're missing out on anything, which is what I love.
They're the best bang for buck.
So, I've got a tomato passata, which is basically just like a cooked down. It's testing my muscles. There we go. Cooked down sort of tomatoes, and it's a great way to kind of get that tomatoey flavour in without needing to take quite so long as just cooking it from fresh tomato or from tinned.
And passata has a pretty good health star rating and everything, doesn't it? Like
4.5 stars.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're adding a bunch of extra bits and pieces in.
It's pretty pure.
Which you can with some pasta sauces. So you're not adding in like a heap of salt and sugar and oil and all of that sort of stuff. So I've got here...
now let's just drop that health star rating a couple of notches.
And I have got some... Now, it's you will probably find it, or you may not care, interesting that I'm adding in some sparkling wine. Part of that is because I have had sparkling wine languishing in the fridge. But I thought I would do things a little bit differently with this, and it's not just based on the fact that I didn't have tinned tomatoes at home. and still really wanted to make this dish, I thought we would just improvise a little bit, which is very much how we roll. But I am going to, rather than using tinned tomatoes, I'm going to add pumpkin
Oh, okay.
to the bolognese.
I guess it's sort of, you get a little bit of sweetness. You got a good colour.
Yeah. Still like a really good source of fibre. So what we will do when we have a large pumpkin that we have cut up, we'll sort of roast bits and pieces for that week ordinarily. And then, yeah, even I think that's a little bit bold for me to put in a Thermomix by itself. So I'll steam a little bit while the rest of it cooks down. But we'll cut the whole thing up, even if we're not going to use it all at that point in time, and then freeze it. So it's not necessarily going to be perfect for like doing roast pumpkin for a baked dinner, although like we'll do it because we're kind of used to the texture. But it just does mean that you're able to kind of look at buying a large pumpkin when they're on sale, which they are at this time of year, sort of for that 99 cents a kilo, without it just sort of feeling so daunting that you're going to have to spend like your lifetime for that whole week thinking of different bits and pieces to do with pumpkin and then feeling like so over it and sick of it that neither you nor your family could like possibly face the concept of having pumpkin again over the next little while. So yeah, so that's a little tip that works really well for us. I'm going to add in some salt. So normally I would add veggie stock concentrate, but I've run out and I've not had an opportunity to make more.
That should never happen in this household.
Nope.
That is wild that we would run out of
So I've
veggie
done
stock.
1 teaspoon of salt, but we might just see how it goes with the one before I put in any more.
Well, the good thing about salt is
And
you can add
because
it last.
we are doing pumpkin, we're going to add rosemary leaves, which I think will just, it's a bit different, but I think it'll lend itself really well. And I have got 1 kilo of beef mince here. It's not fully defrosted. That's all right. Like this recipe is so forgiving and so delicious.
So what are you putting it in?
So I'm putting the mince in the Varoma. So it's like a steamer basket basically that sits on top of the Thermomix. And I'll kind of just like...
So as the veggies cook away, the steam flows up through.
Yeah. And
Cooks
it'll
the
cook
mince.
It's also
Cooks
gonna...
heats up the pumpkin that's kind of... Oh, is the pumpkin cooked, did you say? No.
No, it's not.
It's
just
just
frozen.
raw. Yeah.
Frozen and raw.
Yep. Cooks the pumpkin. Yeah, nice.
I need to put the lid on. And that's just going to cook away. I'll keep an eye on the mince and we'll kind of just chunk it up. Ugh.
Chunk it up.
I was not committed to that phrase. And it'll probably end up cooking for a total of an hour and a half. Just to really get that flavour sort of concentrated. And it's one of those things where as the week goes on, it's going to taste even better, which is amazing.
Now, have I got some space?
Yes.
Is it time?
It is time. So the
that
other
time?
exciting part that we'd had was we just took delivery of our semi-regular order from a company called Our Cow. So they are a really cool company that are based in northern New South Wales, and they work with local primary producers to be able to sell amazing meat product direct to consumers, supporting Aussie farmers, which we love. And it's also one of the things that I love is that we're able to get things that are a little bit different or a little bit unusual than what you would get from your standard supermarket. And their packaging's really cute too. So they've got like a little thank you, which is great. And it all comes nice and cold too.
Oh yeah, those ice blocks look nice and icy today, so that's good.
So we've got here some sirloin steak.
Beautiful.
Which is really nice. That's really nice sort of sous vide, and we would have that maybe with some flavoured butter or something along those lines. One of my low-key favourite meat products that we get from them is beef flank steak, which is so good. We'll use beef flank steak for like doing like burrito bowls or taco bowls for the week. One other dish that we did a couple of months ago when we had family coming to visit and then ended up having more family coming and visiting and staying as well, was to cook up a bunch of the beef flank steak and just put out all the fixings for steak sandwiches. And it was a great way to feed a bunch of people, make it so it was totally customizable for people with dietary requirements, no vegetarians or vegans. Probably wouldn't have done steak sandwiches if that was the case, but it was delicious and easy, and the leftovers were fantastic. We did a really good sourdough focaccia to go with it too. We've also got a couple of packs of the grass-fed lamb casserole pieces.
Oh.
So we used these last time around to make a one-pan oven-roasted massaman, which was amazing.
The meat off them was superb. It was like premium meat. It was amazing.
I also, just to try something a little bit different, I got some free-range pork schnitzels. So we haven't really done.
So they're
too much in
schnitzels,
the
but
way
they're
of
not crumbed
schnitzels.
or anything.
No, they're not.
Yep.
So it's just I'm trying to remember what cut of meat schnitzel would normally be, but they've already been like pounded out.
Got it.
So they're nice and thin, nice and flat.
Yep.
And so we will just be able to bread them, crumb them, and have them with some like mashed potato, a nice salad or something like that. So it would make like a fun sort of Sunday night dinner. The grass-fed butterflied lamb, which is another family favourite. We got some diced beef because it was on sale.
Cool.
I can't help myself. And I did this order a couple of weeks ago, so I can't remember. My parents actually got us onto our cow.
Yeah, so it's all a bit of a surprise.
And my mum and dad got a apple pie recently, and I was a bit sad that we'd already put our order in, because I definitely would have ordered pie if I could have.
So they don't just do butchery items, hey?
No, they do other bits
all
and
sorts
pieces.
of...
So we've also got some beef mince. Their beef mince is really high quality, which is great. Yes! Don't mind me.
What do we got?
I got short ribs.
Ooh.
Beef short ribs, which you will be stoked about.
Oh, big fan of short ribs.
I'm
salivating just thinking about that. Oh, you got a few.
I did.
Way to go.
So I think that might be for some family, I think.
Nice.
Like a nice winter dinner. Oh,
Yep.
Gosh. And some grass-fed lamb rump steaks, which is also a bit of a favourite. So these are delicious, and they're super easy and super quick to cook. So this is the kind of thing that we would have marinated, ready to go, cook them before, cook them pretty much at dinner, and then have them with like a beautiful roast veggie salad or something like that. And then I can't remember what I got.
Yeah.
I got something in a jar. That's exciting. Oh, fun! I got a pesto.
Did you order a pesto or is it a bonus?
I think we've got bonus pesto.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I love me a surprise pesto.
Often they do throw a little something in, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So that's what a treat, a traditional gourmet pesto. And we have got friends coming around for Bible study tonight. So that will be the perfect addition to our cheese platters for our Bible study. So I am going to write a list in my phone so that I can remember the gorgeous meats that I have to select here and can start dreaming about the different bits and pieces and the ways that we are going to be able to indulge in these over the winter while my amazing Bolognese continues to cook away. And I hope that you also have had the opportunity to take a few moments today so that you're able to set yourself up for success in the coming week. And I can't wait to do it all next week again on Alongside Lauren.